What is up, everybody, and welcome back to some hot Star Wars Hunters action. Today, we're going to be looking at another character from the particular event, and this particular one is a Wookie. I think everybody knows what a Wookie is, so I'm not going to waste your time with that. But, excuse me, I will give you his particular name if you would like. I'll tell you anyways. Not going to waste your time too much, I guess. His name is Groz, guys. But we're going to be taking a look at him, in-depth dive here in 2 matches. We're going to look at his cosmetics like we always do. And we're going to talk about our overall feel for this character as he is currently in the game. With that being said, if you guys didn't see yesterday, I reviewed Sentinel. He might be the king of damage in Star Wars Hunters. So I hope you guys will go check that out. Link will pop up in the top right. Be sure to do that because it really helps me out. And check out some of my other videos while you're at it if you wouldn't mind. But with that being said, let me introduce you to Groz. Alrighty, so now that I've introduced you to this particular awesome character, what is Groz? Well, Groz is a tank character. You may have heard me mention this in a couple of the other videos. Ideally, the Reeve and the Amara and the Sentinel video. Link to one of those two will pop up in the top right. Go check it out if you haven't. But the tank character's job is to, well, be a tank. Soak up those massive amounts of damage that the enemy team's going to be putting out while laying down consistent and continual damage of your own. And Groz does this very well. And whenever you combine the fact that he can overheal his health pool, in fact, the most I've seen is 950 health on this character with the healer ultimate ability, which we'll get into her tomorrow, so make sure you come back for that. This card becomes extremely tanky and very hard for you to manage if you're on the opposing team. And your job as the tank, besides just taking damage, is to control an objective. You are the tankiest boy on the team, so the more shots you take, the more your team can inflict free damage because they're trying to get rid of you. And honestly, if you have a good healer, tanks are extremely hard to kill in this game. I have found it very, very difficult to get rid of a couple of the tanks that I found in Star Wars. And honestly, that's a good thing to have. You want the tank to feel like a tank. Now, there is a couple reasons that other tanks may or may not be OP, but I find this one to be one of the better rounded tanks for the game. His abilities are very, very straightforward. He has basically a mace that he swings around, and he also has the ability to sprint in a line, charge people into walls. This can do damage if you have the right core implant, hint, hint, for a later on video. But overall, you're really, really playing that health pool. The fact that he can do his yell and heal himself makes him even more of a survivable character. This is kind of what you want, guys. You want a character that's going to survive. You want to be able to dish out the damage, but keep the points stopped or halted in your favor. And Groz is the great character for that particular niche. And honestly, I find him to be a very well-balanced character for this game. But don't take my word for it. Take a look at the rest of this gameplay, and I'll be right back when we get to cosmetics. See you in a minute.
Till I make a change, I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, and I'm up again. I got tired eyes, need a cup of blend. That's right, in the AM, that's my only friend. No light, just the sun coming up on the horizon. I lose track of time, yeah, I move fast and climb. A new class divine, yeah, true passion shines. And I'm through passing time, I choose stacking dimes. You snooze half the time while I move passing by. I work hard each and every day. I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no, I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say,
Alrighty, so let's get into the cosmetics here for Groz. As you can see, he is a very tough character, and he's very good at crowd control. His abilities include Stampede, War Cry, and Frenzy, and you saw a bit of all these in the last match. The Frenzy is awesome, he smacks around whatever he feels like. And with that being said, he does have a bunch of cosmetics to go along with. I mean, who doesn't like the tree Wookie, as opposed to the classic brown Wookie? Now, honestly, the victory poses are kind of lackluster in my opinion. I do personally like his weapon customization options and his victory pose. He's a very expressive character, and I really, really like that. But let me show you in the next game. Alrighty guys, so now we're going to sum up Groz for you and what you expect from this character and what his niche is in the gameplay itself. As I have stated in other videos, mainly the first introductions video, this game feels a lot like Overwatch, and with that being said, Groz is a tank. And as I stated earlier, the role's very simple. Smash, control the objective, and smash some more. Stay alive, allow your team to get the slays around you, don't overextend, and work within your team as the primary source of a lot of your objective damage. This is a key role for you to have on your team, so I recommend if you're going to build yourself a competitive 4v4 team that you find yourself a good tank. And I would say that Groz is probably one of the best balanced tanks currently in Star Wars Hunters, and along with an amazing cosmetic that just really looks the part of a tanky character. I mean, he's basically 9 feet tall, guys. Come on, man. He's just a big boy. He's just a big boy. Very hard to kill, very persistent, and just an extremely good addition. I love the intricacies on this character just like I do with a lot of the other characters. I love the fact that his facial expressions match. I know that's such a little thing for some people, but for me, that is something that I love. I love the passion and the dedication to details like this. And the fact that his animations feel smooth. The character feels good whenever he's moving around, even though he is larger than the other characters on the field, makes it a bonus for a person playing the game, because it is much more enjoyable whenever your big tanky character can actually move and be a big tanky character. He has a great combination of damage and the ability to cover distance quickly. And when played in his niche, like you see us doing here, he is ridiculously effective in most situations currently in the game. All we're doing, guys, in this particular game mode, which is Hutball, is driving the basket, sponging up the damage, getting the easy points that Groz is capable of generating for your side of the field. And honestly, in Hutball, a bunch of tanks is not necessarily a bad thing. I would not be afraid to go 2 tanks, a healer, and a slayer. Just a little hint on possible meta conversations for later. Just maybe. But what do I know, right? Overall, guys, you will absolutely love this character. He's a Wookiee. I mean, the Wookiees are legendary in Star Wars. I think everybody knows who Chewbacca is. You probably know who Chrysanthemum is now from watching the Book of Boba Fett. It's just a great character to have addition to the game, a great race to have addition to the game as well, because it adds diversity to the character gameplay, and that's something Star Wars always did extremely well. So kudos to the devs for including this awesome Wookiee character. Now, guys, before we get off for the day, I'm going to finish out the rest of this match, but it's going to be to music, as I do with every video. If you guys could, go check out another video. There'll be 2 to come along at the end of this, but there'll also be a link popping up in the top right-hand corner to my review for Amara Vex. If you guys want to be a damage character, that's a great one to choose. Go check out that video. But thank you everybody for coming. Stay safe. Enjoy the rest of this video. And I will see you legends next time. Bye-bye, everybody. Got a taste, can't erase bitterness in my face. Work a job every day till your dreams fade away. Like a card, never change. Play the game that we say. I need a break. I'm staying strong, need to move on to be what I want. I'll keep dreaming on. I'm staying strong, need to move on to be what I want. I'll keep dreaming on.
pace on when I chase like that. Yeah, I play so strong with a knife in the back. I'ma swing home run like a baseball bat. Gonna see me rise, you can hate on that. I don't play both sides, doing me no cap. I'ma ride or die for my dreams on tap. I'ma fly real high, you ain't see me slack. No, it's not how you fall, it's how you get right back up. That's how you get tough. Calluses on my hands so rough, yeah, I call your bluff. I'm not the one, mess with me and come out with none. Cause I'm so done, you had your fun. And now you're gonna face down the barrel of the gun. Cause I got a full clip, put your name on it. But I'ma let you slide cause you ain't worth it. Time staying strong, need to move on. To be what I want, I'll keep dreaming on. Time staying strong, need to move on. To be what I want, I'll keep dreaming on.